Hi everybody, welcome back. Sipsopolis. Look at this. We're making money. We've got money. We've got a little bit of money. Our next big goal is to get the quantum physics annex for the academy, and then we can research the garbage atomizer. Whoa! Look at that. You see that just spring to life? I don't know what that's going to be. Crime, finally, is under control. Look at that. We had 23 crimes being committed per day last episode. We now have 6. Our police station has been fully invested in. We have the maximum capacity of cells, also patrol cars. The next thing we need to do probably is build a police precinct, and that'll have to come when we have a Department of Safety, which is maybe the next thing we can build on City Hall. Although, I don't think there's enough room near City Hall to build any more upgrades without knocking some shit down, sadly, so we'll have to see. Great. Okay, so as we get money, we will aim towards that anyway. We want the garbage atomizer so that we can get rid of the dump. We can get rid of all the air pollution that it's causing as well. Still a lot of demand for medium wealth commercial, which we can hopefully fulfill. And it looks like we're getting a little bit of demand for low wealth residential, which if it goes a little bit higher, means that we Jesus! What the hell, Simcity? I was trying to do an intro. I mean, I know it was a little bit long-winded, but please do not knock over my academy and annexes. Look at this tornado. Look at it go. Holy shit, it's just literally ripping through every goddamn thing that oh, look at all these poor cars. No! See you in Kansas, cars. I think we might get away with this, actually. If this tornado just sort of, like, winds up in the next couple of seconds. Oh, yeah, look at that. It didn't knock over anything. Oh, no, sorry, I lie. What used to be here? We may never know. It's probably some sort of coffee shop. Anyway, we lost one building in that tornado. And as I was saying, if that creeps up a little bit, if the low wealth residential demand creeps up a little bit, we may get away with making another level on the Tom Clark Memorial Mega Tower profitable. Wow. What a balancing act that's been. Holy crap. A lot more difficult than I expected. Actually, very unexpected. In Cities of Tomorrow, I thought maybe making mega towers and just having like this exponential growth from the get-go was all quick and amazing and stuff, but actually I struggled a little bit, as you probably saw in the last couple of episodes, balancing it all out and making it work. But we seem to be doing okay now. We've got a lot of big buildings in the city. We've got the mega tower sort of under control. We've had to shut down a lot of the levels, but as we get more demand for residential and low wealth commercial, hopefully we can start switching them back on, making it profitable, and just maintaining that way. We want the garbage atomizer so that we can get rid of the dump. Also, we want to start looking at getting some tourism as well, making some big tourism dollars so we can get our Bon Jovi concerts up and running nightly in Sipsopolis. Everybody is clamoring for some Bon Jovi, and it's been a long time. And I don't know how long it's going to be before we can get an expo center, but hopefully not too long. Okay, great. I think our dump is like totally at capacity. We may need to add another dumping zone. Let's just do that so that we don't suffer like some massive problem. We're going to have to extend this out, and we're going to have to build another dump zone. Look at all the garbage we have in this city right now. That's a lot of garbage. Right in the city, too. We have nowhere to send it out to. I don't know what's happening with this building. It's just, it looks like they're still working on it. There doesn't seem to be much of it, though. Look at it's just all wires and stuff. Like, there's just beams, but there's no actual building. It's just like the case of a building. Maybe they're just going to make it entirely of glass. Maybe that can be a thing. That'd be pretty fun, actually. Great. Okay. How are we doing demand-wise? Let us get some more medium wealth commercial then. Even though the density of this whole area is improving, we still need a lot more medium wealth commercial. We can maybe like spoke out like this so that we can jam even more in here. Is that gonna be enough space to get like a double whammy either side? I think it might, actually. I think that might be enough space. Look, we're gonna spoke out, have these like nice roads that lead down to like the pier. Look at, I'm gonna love that. Look, people are gonna love that. They're gonna be able to go right to the end of this road and just like drive into the ocean because they work somewhere that doesn't like make enough money or whatever, and they're like pretty upset or for whatever reason. I mean, I'd be pretty upset too, I guess. Okay, look, both sides. We'll get them on both sides. That'd be nice. And we can get some parks in here as well if we need them to help the area. Lots of commercial going down. Be good. We'll get some bus stops in here too. Need to look at mass transit at some point. We have enough for the next annex, which is very good. Let's get a bus stop like down at the end here and here too, just to cover it, because this is all medium wealth, so we still need the bus stops, and it's commercial too. And let's make sure that the area is suitable park-wise as well for what we're trying to do. Hopefully we can get some futuristic stuff. Okay, yeah, perfect. We're going to have to extend this out, make it medium wealth. We're going to have to also get a basketball court on the back here so that the fine people that work in this area can benefit from some basketballing at lunchtime. As you do in Sipsopolis. It's like world renowned for creating some of the finest basketball players in the NBA today, and historically as well. Even when it was just a small little town, we still had a basketball court, and we were still churning out the pros. And that's what Sipsopolis is all about. Not only known for its Bon Jovi concerts, also for being the birthplace of Magic Johnson, the all-star NBA player who got so many career slam dunks in his time that people lost count. There's not even a statistic against the amount of dunks that man had. So there you go. Let's get another one of these here to help the growth in this area and also futurize it if it needs it. Probably needs it. There we go. This should all be medium wealth now, which should be great. What's going on here? Now hiring. Oh, look. Finally, the density is improving in this area, which is very good. And it's not even chipping into the demand. There is just so much fucking demand for medium wealth commercial. It's like off the charts. Also, a lot of industrial demand has started to creep up as well. I think the industrial demand is because we have a lot of low wealth residential in the city, which is okay. There's a lot of money to be made off industrial. The only drawback is that it pollutes quite a bit. But it's nice to have this industrial area, and actually you could probably expand it out a little bit as well. It's going to be a lot of pollution down here, but it's okay. We've got all sorts of like futuristic buildings and stuff that can maybe absorb pollution. Look at this. This is just like a nice grid of industrial down here. Which will make us a lot of money. It's very good. There we go. More industry for the city, and the people will be happy to have jobs and stuff as well. Great. Bus stops to connect it all up. We got bus stops in there too. Great. And streetcars, probably okay. We need to look at mass transit again at some point. We're making $2,966 an hour, and we've got $55,000 in the bank. Let's make this annex. Finally. Let us finally get this quantum physics annex. Where is it? It's this one. Quantum science annex. Look at that. Researchers are excited to explore quantum uncertainty and extend their research into quantum science. Quantum scientists at this annex enable new research projects and research faster. Look at that. We boost control net transmission by 25%. And also boost the academy research rate, which is good. It's going to cost us $800 an hour, $50,000 to place, but it means we can finally start researching the garbage pulverizer, or whatever it's called. Where do we want to put this? It doesn't actually need to go anywhere close to the academy, which is kind of cool. I don't think we're going to really be making anything in here. And in fact, this sort of commercial area here doesn't need to be here. So let's get this like right on the avenue here. And hopefully the people only need to drive to the academy to get to work here. Is that going to fit? Or can we fit it like in here somewhere? I might be able to fit in here, actually. Let's put it on this corner here instead. There we go. It's down. Fine. There we go. 8,428 left in the bank after that big spend. But here we go. We have no research project currently at the academy. Look at this thing. Looks so cool. My God. It looks like something out of Mass Effect or something. Look, shape of the building with all the windows on the side and stuff. It's pretty awesome. Great. Now we just need to save up a ton more money so that we can start researching the garbage atomizer, pulverizer, whatever riser it's called. This building is still not built. Maybe we ran out of glass. It's just going to be like a wireframe building. Look, there's people still working on it at the top. But it'd be funny to see if it just stays like that forever. We just have like this shell of a building that never gets built. Maybe they just attach desks like to the poles and people have to like be airlifted up to their desks to work every day. It's like a new sort of idea for having an office building. They want it to be like very, very airy. Oh, look at that. The rest of the region has benefited from my quantum science annex. Fantastic. God, I bet you they're so freaking happy. I know I am. Great. Okay, so we're still waiting for this area to develop. So far, so good. It seems to be developing. We have a whole bunch of vacant businesses in here. How are we doing with demand? Is slowly going down. It looks like low wealth residential demand is creeping up, and we finally have a little bit of demand for medium wealth residential as well, which is a good thing. We'll let them increase a little bit more, and then we can switch on another floor of the Tom Clark Memorial Mega Tower, which is currently losing a lot of money. It's fine though. It's powering the whole city, so it's allowed to. How are these two levels doing? Oh, of course, it's educating the entire city as well, which is pretty good, fairly good. How are we doing here? Let's check out these floors. We've closed down most of them except for this one. The people on the first floor of the Tom Clark Memorial Mega Tower are fucking ecstatic to be living there. Look at that. 1,200 of the bastards living there and making us a hefty 9,600 a day. That's how much they made us yesterday. All off rents. Very good. And we have another level up here, which is still on, I think. Is it this one? This one? Yeah. These people are also very happy. Great. And we may be able to turn on another one. How are we doing? Should we risk it? Is it too soon? I mean, the demand is rising. It is rising, and I think that's off the back of adding all of these commercial areas. Lots of extra commercial areas. Wow, look at the traffic. Look, it's flowing somewhat, surprisingly. There's a little bit of a jam here. This is morning rush hour, ladies and gentlemen, in Sipsopolis. Not too bad. I mean, rush hour is rush hour. It doesn't matter where you live. Nowhere is perfect. There's always going to be a little bit of traffic. But it does seem to be flowing. There's no major sort of hold up, except for, well, this area is a little bit of a hot spot. I wonder if we can maybe do something. We've got a streetcar stop there. This area might be a perfect area to actually put in a Maglev stop for this whole area, to service this whole area. Let's do that now. We've got the money. It's 15,000 to place one of these. Maglev capacity for 200 sims. I don't know if that's right. Is that right even? Is that like per Maglev, or is it just for the entire station? I don't know. We could probably shove that, like, what, here? Look at the service area for this. It's not too bad, actually. Okay. It's acquiring a control net signal. And we've got a... Whoa, oh my god, we're making 4,177 an hour. We got 17,000 in the bank. These things cost a lot, notoriously. $250 an hour is quite a lot for a station, but I think once they are working properly, they're like totally worth it. Apparently, maybe, I don't know. This one, of course, is closed down as well, and it doesn't actually currently connect to anything because we can't afford to connect these up. Should we try to do it? Oh, is it going to work? Do we have enough to make this connection? We do. It's going to cost us 13,000 to make this connection. Okay, it's connected. That's quite the journey, actually, from here to there. All residential as well. 2 stops. And, of course, we want to then connect this to here, and I think that's going to be the ultimate. I think that's when Maglevs are really going to start working, because most of these people, I'm assuming, are trying to get down here to work, so that should be good. Too much sewage. We have sewage issues, apparently. Too much sewage for all of these people. They were not happy about the sewage, even though we've got a lot of excess, so maybe we can knock them down and attract some more businesses in here that won't complain about sewage, ideally. Be nice. Be nice to get some people that aren't complaining about sewage. Let's see, 3,197 in the green per hour, which is very good, and we have 10,000 bucks in the bank as well. We probably going to need, I'm guessing, about 40,000 to make this connection. Can we turn these on though? Should we turn them on and see if we can start getting people to use these, even though they'll only be not enough control net apparently. That's probably not much of a problem. What's our control net at? Do we need to go in here to get to the... Yeah, we do. Okay, we have 6,780 excess control net. We're producing a lot of control net. Okay, great. The only reason these people should be using this Maglev, I guess, is to visit like family and friends, because they don't actually connect to anywhere like worthwhile going. Certainly don't go to any of the industry in the city, and currently don't connect to any of the commercial areas of the city either. So let's see. Once we save up a little bit more money, we can connect the track up to here, and maybe traffic will be even better. Wow. It's quite fun, actually, looking at the traffic flowing in a city, especially as it gets bigger. Our population isn't amazing currently, 72,880. And our demand for high-wealth residential is still, like, astronomically high. I wonder if there's anything we can do about that while we wait for some of the money to fill up here. How are some of these areas of the city doing? Not too bad. These maglev stations have a detrimental effect on some of the areas as well. I mean, if we make like this immediate area high wealth, it'll feed into some of that demand, and it'll probably promote some of the demand for medium wealth residential, which we can then move into the mega tower, which might be a sensible thing to do. Might be. I say that. I'm not normally the most sensible person. I'm just letting you know. So let's see. Where can we place a park without impacting too heavily? I think probably on the corner here. That might work. Oh, look at that. It's already had like some effect. Oh, look at this. It's like a park right by an overpass. Probably the best spot. I think that's going to be a hot spot for lots of drug taking and possibly some forms of maybe alcohol abuse and stuff. Generally, overpasses and underpasses are sort of hotspots for that kind of recreational activity. In a general sense, I'm not saying that that's going to happen in Sitsopolis, but I think in the real world, I think they're generally regarded for that kind of behavior. Not that I want that to happen in this city, but you never know. It might happen. Okay. Let's... I don't think we can extend that, unfortunately, without having, like, some sort of... Oh, can we extend it? It'd be interesting to see, actually, if we could put this... No. It won't let us put it underneath. I don't really want to knock down this building, but at the same time, it might be good to knock it down so it can be rebuilt into some sort of fancy condo or whatever, because I think this area could really do with the extra boost. Yeah. That's pretty good, actually. Look, there's a mansion going up already, which is what we want, and it looks like this is going to be a high-rise for high wealth as well. How are these people doing? Looks like we've got quite a bit of demand for medium wealth residential now. We might be able to get away with filling a level here. Can we do it? Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to switch this on. We've got 2,700 an hour coming in and 27,000 in the bank. Let's switch this on and see... 72 big ones per resident. There's currently 330 people in here, and there's apparently too much crime around. Oh my god, look at that. There's still quite a bit of demand. It might take a little while for this to sort of take. Profit today and yesterday still hasn't been figured out yet. It's currently costing us 1,320 an hour, so it'd be nice to actually make a profit off this. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We've made... minus 402 so far today. What a day. It's been a great day. It's rush hour. It's the evening rush hour. Be interesting to see how the roads hold up. I feel like Sipsopolis is doing like quite well now, actually, which is good. We seem to be in a good spot. Everything is sort of manageable. We've got some money coming in. We've got a lot of money coming in. We've got some goals to work towards, which is very good too. How's this mega tower doing? We're losing people for some reason, even though there's quite a bit of demand for medium wealth residential. Be interesting to see if we can sort of meet that demand just with this level. 600 people is the maximum capacity that can fit into this level, cram into this level, I would say. 600 people, that's a lot of people. It doesn't look like a very big level. Okay, well, it's only costing us... well, yeah, it's rapidly dropping, actually. Look, 264 now. They're worried about too much crime. I don't think there is actually much crime happening in the city somehow. I don't know. Maybe there's just like one criminal absolutely terrorizing the hell out of that one particular level in the mega tower. Don't know. We'll have to see. We can keep an eye on it anyway. They just seem to be so fucking pissed. Look at that. I've never seen such a frown on one level of a mega tower before in my life. And actually, it doesn't look like anyone really wants to live here because of the crime. So, fuck it. Let's just turn it off and just bank the money. We'll turn it back on later when crime, for some reason, has improved. We still have shell building here, which is fantastic. Look at that. It's great to have shell building. We've run out of glass in Sipsopolis, so they can't actually fill the glass. Should we knock it down? Maybe the tornado ripping past it has had some sort of effect. I mean, it'd be nice to actually have like a building here instead of shell building. So unfortunately, the dynasty of shell building has come to an end. Let's actually build something worthwhile here, like a coffee shop or a gas station, which seems to be what's going in there. Oh no, okay, fine, that's fine. There might be a bank or something. Okay, great. There's an abandoned building as well somewhere that I can't quite see. Maybe I'm a bit blind. Oh, what's happened down here? What's this? Not enough freight shipments, and not enough freight shipments. That has actually turned into rubble. God, I don't know. Like maybe just everybody stood on the roof and stamped on it or something. I don't think the tornado made it that far actually in the end. Great. Okay. We have 69,792 residents in the city, which isn't a lot, and we're making 3,696 per hour, which is a lot, and we got 45,000 in the bank. I think we can finally finish this Maglev track. We're going to do it before we get the garbage atomizer. How much is this going to cost, out of curiosity? Oh, shit, we're on, like, round... Or, no, we're on square for some reason. We want the curvy ones. Okay, how much? That's going to cost 9,000 alone just to get there. Jesus, it's so fucking expensive. The Maglev track, my God. 9,000. All right, we're going to do it. Fucking, I'm being very careful now with what I spend on Maglev tracks. So I don't want to just like be in the hole massively all of a sudden. Great. Okay. Let us then do this. We'll connect it here for 7,000. We still got 35,000 in the bank, which is fine. Why is it doing that? I have no idea. I have this idea where I want it to actually like sort of go to here for 4,000 and then like sort of go straight through here for the whopping sum of 23,000. Can we just connect it straight like that for 19? Oh yeah, look at that, 19,000. It's very good. It's going to go right through the middle, which is kind of cool actually. There we go. We've got 15,000 left to play with, which means that, oh, why is it trying to curve there? I don't get it. Please don't do this to me, SimCity. Make this work for me. Look, no, we don't want the curve. Look, we're going to go for straight instead. We're going to go straight in there, like this, for an extra 3,000, and then we're going to just sort of curve into the station, hopefully. Hopefully this works for the last sum of 2,486. Does that work? Seems to work. All right. We're up and running. We've got a Maglev system that actually is possibly going to take people to where they need to go. It would be interesting to see some of the Maglev trains making their way through the system. I like this. I really like this. I think it looks really cool. I like how it goes through the middle on top of the parks and stuff as well. I think that's awesome. We're still making 3,696 an hour, and we're back up to 14,000. So I think the next thing we need to aim for is 75,000 so we can start researching the garbage atomizer and then get rid of the dump. That's going to be great. Platinum Peak is demanding education. What kind of education? I have no idea. We do have a Department of Education, and the education level is probably not giving us higher education, so we might need to look at getting a college, maybe a university at some point. That might be nice. But that can probably all wait. Let's wrap up this episode now. We finally finished the Maglev network. We'll check on it next episode to see if it's taken. We'll see if people are starting to use the Maglev network. It'd be nice. It looks like a crazy frame building without any glass is being rebuilt into whatever this is going to be. It'd be interesting to find out. We've got a couple of high-rises. The Tom Clark Memorial Mega Tower, no action on that this episode. We tried to turn one level on, and everybody started to leave, even though about 300 people initially moved in. They all started to leave because apparently there was too much crime, and maybe the floor was shut down for so long that just criminals moved into the floor and were squatting there and causing just a massive amount of aggravation in the tower in general. And the police just never thought to go and flush them out. So it remains to be seen. We'll see anyway. As usual, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.